Well, our first main event of the weekend, the Prince of the Road for our New Star Junior Sedans, brought to you by KJB Fabrication. 20 long laps ahead of our New Stars, their longest race of the season here at Collie, and also their last race of this summer for 2020-2021. Green lights come on, and we're underway. The 20-lap journey for our New Star Junior Sedans. And Jackson Goodwin here this weekend from Esperance. Got a pretty good start, but Jesse James Samuels, in car number 31, will be the driver to lead him out of turn 2 and down the back straight for the first of 20 long laps around the Make Smoking History Collie Speedway, as Jaden Rees getting busy on the outside of Caden Harrison. A big move around the outside up into third place in car number 9 for Yates Earth, moving down there in the southwest. But it's Jesse James Samuels who's leading comfortably at the moment from Jackson Goodwin. Great to have a driver all the way from Esperance this weekend. His dad, Jamie, racing in the street stocks as well in car number 609. He's in car 6, is Jackson Goodwin, doing a nice job. This is the 20-lap final for the Prince of the Road for our New Star Junior Sedans. They've had a great season here in Collie, had good numbers all season long. Great to have them here. And Jesse James Samuels has the quick time so far at 22.919. The driver of car 31, who has still 17 laps ahead of him. He leads at Jackson Goodwin. Jaden Rees, Caden Harrison is back there in 4th place in car number 173. And the 17 from right here in Collie of Levi Crow. The 5 of Jesse Hammond for Hammond Tire and Exhaust. And David Ho having some dramas with the number 8 Hyundai Excel. He's trying to find a gear here in the main straight and gets himself mobile, albeit 1 lap down on our race leader now. And Jaden Rees now slowing in car number 9, the GT brake and clutch entry. And blue smoke now starting to come from the 8 car of David Hoad as he brings it past through the Palmer's corner into the main straight, 1 lap down on our 2 race leaders, Jesse James Samuels and car number 6 for Esperance Combined Tire and Mechanical on Norseman Road in Esperance, Jackson Goodwin. He sits in 2nd. Kate Harrison is a distant 3rd place at the moment. There's a Jaden Rees to feel is probably going to retire from the race. In fact, he will. Car number 9 with some mechanical issues with his entry. The Yates Earth moving. And that smoke not getting any better for David Ho. The number 8 Hyundai Excels, he come past the start finish line now. He's going to spin right in front of Kate Harrison, and you'd imagine the yellow caution lights will come on here in this event number 33 for the weekend, brought to you by KJB Fabrication. Big thanks to Cole Beard and his team from KJB Fabrication, big supporters of junior sedan racing throughout the southwest. Ian Crow gives them the green flag. We're back underway with our Prince of the Road 20-lap final for our New Star Junior Sedans, brought to you by KJB Fabrication. And Jesse James Samuels has been pretty tough to beat this weekend in car number 31. Sets off down the back straight into turn number 3. He's got Jackson Goodwin in car number 6 from Esperance. In fact, the Esperance Toyota Speedway will host next year's Junior Sedan State title after it being held in Karratha next weekend, with a field of in the high 40s to do battle up there next weekend in the Pilbara. It's going to be pretty warm up there, they tell me, for the folks that are heading up to that part of the world for the final state title for this season for Speedway Sedans Western Australia. And Jackson Goodwin back here at Collie, ever so slightly starting to reel in our race leader, Jesse James Samuels, with 12 laps remaining. So we're not even halfway home in this New Star final for the Prince of the Road for 2020-2021. We're on the final countdown here at Collie, and Jackson Goodwin is really got the 6-car motoring in the right direction. He's ranging up on the back of the 31 of Jesse James Samuels as he comes out of turn 4 and down the front straight. The two of them are going to battle this one right down to the wire, you'd have to feel. With 11 laps remaining, Jackson Goodwin has closed within 0.5 of a second of the 31 of Jesse James Samuels. He's reeling him in as we'll be halfway home next time around in this New Star Junior Sedan final, the first main event on this big 2-night program.
After a big lead as well in the opening heat race tonight, it's not looking the same at the moment for Jesse James Samuels as he's given it all he's got, but the inconsistency of his running is allowing Goodwin to stay within striking distance And Samuels just can't make a mistake like that one because Goodwin is coming to breathe. He wants that position so badly to win in this one. Samuels and Goodwin are well ahead of Caden Harrison. Then it's Levi Crow and Jesse Hammond, who's starting to blow a bit of smoke now out of car number 5. And Hammond Torrent exhaust Daihatsu Charade, but it's a racing 2 for your top 2 at the moment. And it's a good battle as here comes Goodwin again. Goodwin now on the outside of Samuels, who just slides up in front of him and still regains that lead. He's doing everything he has to do right to hold on to it. As they're about to hit up lap traffic of Jesse Hammond. Samuels just ahead of Jackson Goodwin as Goodwin just continually has a 31 ahead of him, going in the exact same position where he needs to do as Samuels slides right ahead of Jesse Hammond, throws it again right in front of Jackson Goodwin with 6 laps to go. Goodwin's on a charge now on the outside. Has he got him this time? As it draws level, it looks like he will. They're side by side down the back straight, and Goodwin hits the lead. Finding back to the inside is Samuels, but he spins and he's very lucky not to go upside down. It looked like the right rear's collapsed on him. And that might be all she wrote for the 31 it is. It's broken the right rear. It's not gone flat, but it's definitely done some heavy damage to the RVS machine, as that will be a hard one to push off.
For the community right around Australia and Morgan, Melbourne, we're back underway with this New Star final, and Jackson Goodwin, the visiting Esperance driver, will be hoping to take home a pretty big win back to the southeast.
It would be as well, with his father already winning a heat race 2 tonight in the street style. Jackson Goodwin is leading one car that's definitely sounding like it's not got its exhaust, so that just bounces around turn number 3 and 4. Jesse Hammond decides he wants to take it almost near Collie Township. He was that wide out of turn number 3 and 4. But Jackson Goodwin is leading and ailing Caden Harrison with the exhaust that's come off actually the 173 machine, and that's why it's sounding more like a tractor than a Hyundai Excel. But the ECTM car with 4 laps to go leads by 2.116 seconds. So there was only 6 laps remaining, thus meaning really just a heat race for the New Star Junior Sedans that have completed already 16 of this grueling 20 laps for these drivers, and we'll have a field of 6 to go around for the Top Star Junior feature race, I do believe, as Jackson Goodwin continues to increase that lead. It's been a solid run for Caden Harrison, and so too Levi Crow, who last night took a win in a heat race, the opening heat race of the night, where he led off a charging Jesse James Samuels, who sadly is not going to be a finisher in this one after some horrible damage while he was fighting it out with the lead with Jackson Goodwin, who got around him, and with 2 to go, he's definitely home and hosed comfortably in this one with a 4.5 second lead, as they really are spread out at every single point around the track now. Crow in 3rd, and Jesse Hammond will come home in 4th, and that's how you would see him finish with how spread out they are. But a best speed of 78 kilometres an hour for a New Star Junior sedan is quite quick, and that's the pace Jackson Goodwin has shown as he greets the white flag with 1 to go and a lead of 5.4 seconds. It's going to be hard to have him from here on in, so he'll take the win and he'll be comfortably in the end. A massive round of applause for your winner of the New Star Junior feature race. It goes to Jackson Goodwin over Caden Harrison, Levi Crow, and Jesse Hammond will come home as well with the trophy, as that's the New Star Juniors will finish off their night. Alan Smallwood will take you through the official results as we'll get set to interview our top 4 of the New Star Junior sedans.
Yeah, great stuff from our New Star Junior sedans this weekend. As you alluded to, Morgan, brought to you by the fantastic folks at KJB Fabrication. And he wins by 6.4 seconds, does Jackson Goodwin in the end. over the 173 of Caden Harrison. Levi Crow was officially third in car 17, and Jesse Hammond, fourth and final car to complete the race. The Hammer and Torrent exhaust number 5, Daihatsu Charade's dad Mick, a two-time national street stock champion, also a two-time WA production sedan champion as well in seasons gone by. But great stuff by Jackson Goodwin. Always great to have visiting drivers here in Collie, heading to this part of the world. And as you can see, Darren Johnson's going to give Jackson Goodwin the checkered flag to go on a lap of honour. Probably the biggest moment of young Jackson's Speedway career. Hasn't been racing for much more than about 12 months. He does primarily his racing at the Esperance Toyota Speedway throughout the summer months, where the junior sedan ranks have really grown in recent times. But how about you stand up on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, and put your hands together for young Jackson, who drove a fantastic 20 laps to get the victory in the Prince of the Road for the New Star Junior Sedans over 20 laps. Morgan Melvin's going to have a chat to our place getters, Jackson Goodwin, Caden Harrison, and young Levi Crow, the local Collie driver, on the podium in car number 17. He'll be wrapped with that. Well, young Levi, he's been doing a lot of racing throughout the southwest this season and has a big future in the sport, that is for sure. Caden Harrison, I think the Hyundai Excel motor might need it. Well, I think the might be a change of power plant for the 173 before he heads to the state title. The power plant not sounding the best under the hood of car 173, but it got him across the line. Fantastic round of applause for young Jackson here in the front straight. He did an outstanding job. And the Esperance Combined Tyre and Mechanical, car number 6, 2 Hyundai Excels, 1-2, and the Daihatsu Charade of Levi Crow from right here in Collie, rounding out your podium. Fantastic stuff from our New Star Junior Sedans. Morgan, a couple of these guys heading up, a couple of the New Star drivers that we had here this weekend, heading up to Karratha next weekend, where it's going to be a fantastic state title for 2020-2021 to round out the season for state titles for Speedway Sedans Western Australia.
Yeah, especially once we've had 3 in a row as well on Smallwood to round off our season. This is the middle one of 3. We'll get set to get him out of the cars as we'll go straight away with third place as he gets out of the car. Give a big round of applause, Collie, to one of our locals. Levi Crow comes home in third. No need to look like a stud mullet, it's okay.
Well done, mate. Good work.
Levi, it's been an awesome weekend, and it capped off at the start with a heat race win.
Yeah, good.
It's been good?
Yeah.
You been having fun?
Yes, a lot.
A lot of fun?
Yes.
Is your favourite word yes?
No.
You're going to play with me now, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, let's go straight into it. Who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank Robin, Adele, and all my sponsors, the track, and everyone who's helped me.
Well, he looks like a stunt bubble. Massive round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Levi Crow coming home in third. Second place tonight in the 173. Made it sound like a mussy tractor, but it's still come home with a runner-up finish. It's Caden Harrison.
Well done, mate. Good work.
Thanks.
Sound like a bit of a tractor instead of a race car for a bit there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, good fun as well. It must be awesome, especially when you got a state title next weekend.
No, I'm not going to.
I thought someone told me you were going there.
No, I want to.
You want to?
Yeah.
Should we ask your mum and dad if we can go now?
Yeah.
Let's see what they say. Maybe you'd like to thank them as well.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Nan, Dave, get me out on the track. Big thanks to sponsors.
Caden Harrison in second place tonight, our winner from Esperance. Give him a big round of applause, Jackson Goodwin, your winner tonight.
Good work, mate. There you go.
Man, that was a cool little race there.
Yeah.
Have some fun. I mean, yourself and Jesse James Samuels, you were going at it pretty good. You must have felt pretty cool going around the outside of someone like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people you like to thank.
Mum, Dad, yeah.
And we'll say yes to the Yes Crew again. A big round of applause
Can you think,
for our New Star Junior Sedans. And a big thanks again to KJB Fabrication and Make Smoking History for the supply of the trophies for the New Star Junior Sedans. Top stars will be coming up very shortly, Alan Smallwood, but you got me a corker there saying Caden Harrison was going to the state title. Maybe, just maybe I should have looked up before I said that. Next year.